Hello all my followers and subscribers out there. Tanner here from Tanner's channel, and I'm here to do another Broadway musical review. And as you all guessed, I said in my review of Thor Love and Thunder, I'm going to do a review of the Broadway musical The Lion King. Now before I get on this review, let me tell you one thing. It was my brother's birthday yesterday. It was Hunter. He turned 23, so I took him and his wife, Kyla. It was my first time seeing a show with her, and it was so fun. Yeah. Now, let me point out a few things. The Lion King was actually my first show, Broadway musical to ever see. Well, not on Broadway, but the tour. I've only seen the tour. Yeah, when I was a 10-year-old kid, I went with my whole family to see it, and I thought it was really well made. It's what made me love musical theater. Then it was back in 2005, February 2005 when I saw it, and I saw it again in November 2013. So this was my third time seeing it. I want to say this show is absolutely fantabulous. I mean, come on. Lion King is such a great show. Though what I find very interesting is that for some of the actors, they use puppets depending on the character. Like for different random creatures, like the only named characters I can tell you that are used as puppets are Zazu and Timon. I'm going to show you a quick thing of how it looks. Let me just hold it right here for a moment. Here's how Zazu looks. It's a guy with a puppet. That is the okay. And here's how Timon looks. The green guy is the actor with the Timon puppet. He's the puppeteer. The green guy. Now I just loved this show so much. I absolutely loved it. Now, I haven't watched the cartoon, the first movie. I haven't watched it since I was a little kid, but for the live action remake, I haven't seen it since it was in the theaters, though I've watched a little bit of it while someone else was watching it at my cousin's. Though it's pretty... As you all know, Rafiki is a male character, but in the musical, Rafiki is a female role. So, if you guys don't really know, but in my opinion, I think the reason why they decided to make Rafiki be a female character is because they wanted to put in a couple more female characters since there aren't really that much. Like for Shendi, the female hyena, Nala, and Simba's mom, Sarabi, were the only female characters, so they wanted to add in to make more female roles, I guess. I mean, that's okay, I guess, but she did really good. The actress who played her, I can't pronounce her name. Though, I had some understudies on that night, it said at this performance, the role of Ed the hyena will be played by Eric Bean Jr. And Shenzi will be played by T. Shavian Stewart. I hope I said her name right. But even though they were understudies, they were amazing. Though I really enjoyed Spencer Plaitchie's performance. He was the villain, Scar. I liked how his voice, I thought he sounded a little similar to Jeremy Irons, who voiced Scar in the cartoon not the live action remake. I kind of forgot the actor's name who voiced Scar in the live action remake. But Tony Freeman, who was Timon, he was so darn funny. Man, I just loved how he portrayed him, like he was be loud if he had to, and yeah, that sort of thing. But I've been listening to the original Broadway soundtrack for the past 2 years, because 2 years ago it was supposed to come out in the summer 2020, but it got delayed because of you know what. But I'm just glad I saw it again. So for the past 2 years, I've been listening to the original Broadway soundtrack whenever I'm working out. But what I did notice was when I first saw it, they had Zazu's song The Morning Report, and it's on the original soundtrack as well. But when I saw it again in 2013, just now, it got cut. I just don't know why it got cut. But oh well. I don't know. So if you guys recall, I posted a video of me and my middle school choir singing a song for the musical, which was Endless Night. I had to listen to this song to help me familiarize myself, because it's been a long time since I first saw it. But Gerald Ramsey, who was Mufasa, man was he good. I would say he sounded a tad, but not exactly like Samuel E. Wright, who just passed away last year, who was the original Mufasa and best known for playing the voice of Sebastian in Little Mermaid. And let's see what else. They did shorten some of the songs a bit, because I've been listening to the soundtrack for a past 2 years. But what are you going to do? Though the way they do the Spirit of Mufasa always amazes me. And I do have a couple of cool souvenirs I want to show you. Here is my Simba doll. I didn't get this when I saw it at the show. I've had this for a long time. I bought this when I saw it in the November of 2013. So I've had this for a long time. I thought I'd show you guys. It's my Simba doll. You know, it's supposed to be how he looks in the musical. Not too shabby. And then not only did I buy the souvenir, but I also bought this cool t-shirt. I needed one of these. I should have bought one. And now I'm glad I have a Lion King musical shirt. Anyway, I would recommend this show if you're a huge fan of the Lion King and you would like to see how it's done on stage. But thank you guys for... Oh, one more thing. The one thing that Zazu really made me laugh after when I first saw it, before the opening number, I can't wait to be king, these curtains just drop down, he just says, "This wasn't in the cartoon." Man, it's just funny. It was just so funny. I do believe it to be in the script, not improvised. And it wasn't in the live action remake either. I want to point that out, Zazu. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching this review. Please like and subscribe. Leave great comments. And I say let's all enjoy our life while we can.